Hi there and welcome back to Tarot by Fernanda. Today's video, it is a romantic video. It is about love. On today's video, we will answer whether your person still likes you, loves you, thinks about you. And I think it's important to explain a bit how this reading works. How is that I'm going to be able to tell you whether this person loves you or not? Now, what I like to always do with love readings is I like to know what this person thinks of you, how this person feels about you, but also I think it's really important to know what this person's intentions are. Just because sometimes someone can love you from afar for so many years and have no intentions of reaching out at any point. So that's important. And then what I think is the most important is just to know what your angels have to say about this connection as well. Just sometimes it reconfirms what we already know. Sometimes it's new information. And just remember, this is a general reading. I'm guessing if you're here today, if you wonder if your person still has feelings for you, you probably are either not together, you might be going over a breakup or just broke up or going over a break, or maybe you are together but you're going through a difficult time in your relationship. Okay, so everyone is welcome here. Now if you at any point you see my phone here, I'm not using my phone, I'm just recording my voice, so I hope that's okay. Like I mentioned again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You'll have to choose one of the 4 piles, as I always do 4 piles. I think those are, I love that number, stability. So choose one of the 4 piles you will see in a minute, and just make sure you're choosing with your intuition. So what I like to do is pass my finger over my phone, and then when I feel like a tingle or a warm feeling, then I stop and I know which pile. Everyone has their own method. You can close your eyes and meditate for a second. And also sometimes something that I do like to say it in here is sometimes there's not a message for you in here, so don't force it either. Just wait for the next video. Choose only one pile, unless you're wondering about more than one person, more than one ex. That's fair. So in that case, you can choose more than one pile. But if you're wondering about one person only, then do only choose one pile for that person. If you do feel compelled to, please follow my Instagram account at Tarot by Fernanda. And also you can check out my website, www.tarotbyfernanda.com, to book a private reading. Alrighty. That's pretty much everything from me, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. So if you chose this pile, let's look at your cards, okay? So first, on what this person thinks about you. We got the Queen of Coins. We got the 7 of Cups. We got the 7 of Wands. And then when we ask about how this person feels about you, we got the Knight of Swords. We got the King of Cups. We got the beautiful Lovers. Now, when it comes to what this person's intentions are towards this connection in the future, we got the 10 of Swords. We got the 2 of Swords. And we got the King of Swords, a lot of swords. I will explain everything. Now, when it comes to what your angels have to say about this connection, I will keep this for the end along with the oracle cards, okay? Alrighty, pile number 1. So let's start with by saying actually to only take what resonates and leave the rest. You're a smart person, a smart human being, smart soul. So you know that, these readings are general and only take what resonates. Alrighty, so let's start. Okay, pile number 1. So your person thinks of you very highly, in the sense like, I'm gonna say he, but I always mean he or she. But he does feel like you are someone who is very valuable or serious, and obviously you do plan ahead of time. You do plan, like you're that type of, like that's how he sees you. You may not be that person, but he does see you like that. Okay, he does think that you're that person that will plan ahead, like 5 years from now. Like you're not dating just for the sake of dating. That's what he thinks about you. So he does respect you in a way, because he knows that if he were to be with you, he cannot be playing around. That's what I'm getting in this. And the thing is, he is making a choice. He wants to make a choice based on, I guess he thinks he has other choices, whether they're like the romantic choices as well, or maybe other things like school, like traveling, whatever it is, right? But he does feel like there's a choice to be made, but he does think that you, of course, are someone who he wouldn't want to play with you in that sense, because he knows that you have been pretty straightforward in the past, that you want things to be serious. You want things to lead somewhere. You're not just dating for the sake of dating, like your kisses, sorry for saying that, but your kisses, you don't give them to anyone. That's like how I'm feeling, or that's what he thinks of you. You might be completely different, but that's what you have shown him, and that's what he believes to be true about you. And with the 7 of Wands as well, it just feels like he thinks, when it comes to you, he thinks he has either to protect himself from you, in the sense like you may be someone that has a say on everything he does, or the way he behaves, or the way he is, the way he dresses, whatever it is. And he just feels like he always has to be in the constant defense, or just defensive. Do you give compliments to this person? Because that is one of the feelings. And another one is like, I feel like your relationship wouldn't be as easy. It could also mean that, part of like what he thinks is that this connection will have to be defended a lot, will have to be protected from others, whoever others are, like friends or family members, society, whatever that is. But that's how he's feeling about, or what he thinks about you. But he does seem to have a lot of respect for you. I'm just gonna say that. Like, he is making a choice. We will see what energies I get from this reading. But so far, I think that he respects you, okay? I don't know if he's a player yet, because of the 7 of Cups. I'm getting a sense like he thinks there's other choices. But some of his choices are just part of his ego. Like, they're not real choices. We'll see what his intentions are. But so far, that's what I'm getting. Now, that's what he thinks about you. Let's see how he feels about you. And we got the Knight of Swords, remember, the King of Cups, and the Lovers. Yeah, okay, well, he does love you, okay? I don't know if this is something very recent, or if it has been like you two have been apart for years. Like, it doesn't matter if it has been like a day or years. This person still has feelings for you. Like, not like, I care for her, like, I love her. This person could be with someone else, and this person has love for you. Just letting you know straightforward. Now, with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of things this person would like to tell you. There's a lot going on emotionally for him. But it's weird how we got the King of Cups, someone who feels so much and is so mature to be able to express that. Yeah, we got the Knight of Swords, which this person doesn't express it properly. Like this person, it's like two different things that I think it's fighting with each other. And I think that your person is very rational. Just letting you know ahead of time, because I'm seeing like in the intentions cards, all of them are swords. He's just trying to think with his mind. He's trying to use his mind to make this big decision. But he has he has deep feelings for you, like strong feelings. Like again, I knew that he respected you, but some like with the King of Cups and the Lovers, he definitely does feel like you are someone really important. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you have been apart for several years or just a couple days. This person still has deep feelings, but I think he wants to communicate this feelings, but I have a feeling he doesn't know how to, or he doesn't know how to properly, like he's good at getting what he wants, but of course, because he thinks that you're someone serious, he's not gonna speak up unless he knows that he has something to offer. But when it comes to feelings, pile number one, this person has feelings for you. Okay, let me see intentions here. Yeah. Okay, well, we got the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the King of Swords. And like I mentioned earlier, a lot of swords, a lot of communication to be had, a lot of conversations to be had, but also like rational mind, not letting the heart in this case being the one taking that decision, making that decision. So I'm only asking for intentions in the next 3 months. And right now, this person in like immediate future, like let's say it goes by month, like first month, second month, third month. I'm not seeing him reaching out to you at all in the first month, like at all, because it's just for him, it's like a dead end in a sense. Like he just doesn't feel like he has anything to offer right now yet, anything meaningful or anything new, right? That's what I'm getting. Like he doesn't have to offer anything new. Like there's no, it's all news. Like everything that he could tell you right now would be old news for you too. So he's not gonna make a move right now. He's just even not in the mindset of making any moves. He is kind of in a dark place, I will say, when it comes to this connection. He's just in a dark place. He just feels like there's not much to be done. But then, although he feels like there's nothing much to be done, he's still going to realize he has to make a choice. He can't go on not making a choice of whether, if it's talking to you or get in touch with you or get back together. But it does seem like with the Two of Swords, angels are telling me that there's obviously a big choice he knows he has to make. Now there's some cards that will like let me know when he's ready to juggle two things, but in this case it's like one or another. Like he knows that he has to choose one. So I don't know what this issue was about, or maybe it's two different people, but this person knows that, in case that this person is dating someone else, this person knows that he can't go on for a long time without choosing. So he is going to make a choice in the next 3 months. And with the King of Swords, I see that he will communicate this choice to you. So you will hear about it. It's not like, whether he chooses to give it a go or not. We'll see what the angels have to say, but you will hear about it, because the King of Swords is someone that confronts whatever is in front of them. Like this person won't hide, won't hide anymore. Unless, regardless if this person used to, avoid conversations, there will be a conversation. I think there's a conversation to be had, and this person will be upfront and honest for once about what's going on. So those are his intentions for the next 3 months. But I don't see like a clear, like he will go after you, because he doesn't even know what his choice will be. And I'm telling you, like his intentions is like he does not know. It's not a clear choice for him. With the Two of Swords, it really is not a clear choice for him. Okay, let me see what the angels have to say. Yeah. We got the Six of Swords. We got the Sun. And we got the Moon card. Oh, and actually let me get 2 letters for you, pile number 1. I should have done this in the beginning, but I think that it's better to do it during like while angels are talking about your relationship or guiding you. Let me see. For this pile, we got the letter T, like T as in Thomas, and then we got the letter B as in Bob. So those are the 2 letters we got, T as in Thomas and B as in Bob. Okay, so that could be the letter of their first name, or the first letter of their first name, or the first letter of their last name. Alrighty, and even if it's not a letter that makes sense to you, but everything made sense to you, then remember, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, when it comes to what your angels have to say, just looking at the oracle cards as well. Okay, so I feel like this is here, like this, or like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there is like they're saying there is possibility for you two to be in harmony, right? It's that I don't know if necessarily, like, I have different messages. Definitely some of you could be together, but also they're mentioning being in harmony with each other. I don't know if you have been in a constant fight in the past, or avoiding each other in a way, or sometimes could be 2 parents and they have a kid and they're not together, but there's constant fight and there's love, but maybe things are too messy. But this is like saying you two can take your connection to a safer place, to a place of harmony, to a place where there's no attacking one another. That's for people in case that you pick this pile and you are divorced or in separation with someone, and you share a kid. I just feel like that specific message is for you. Now, for people that are like in relationships and all of that, I do feel like angels are saying that you two can be together. You two can go to safer waters as well, but I think there's also like a mention of maybe moving to your own place or moving out or something, so there's no there's no conflict on your love anymore, and you two can be very happy. And I feel like it's more like oh yeah, that was the other thing I was getting. For the moon, I just feel like some of you are very quick to criticize this other person, whoever this person is that you're wondering about. You think that he's living his life in a way that you wouldn't, or he's in a specific way, but angels are saying that this person is your mirror, okay? Your mirror. Like, I don't know if you have ever heard the word of mirror work, the term of doing mirror work. And it's when you understand that the person you have in front of you, or that you have chose to have in front of you in a relationship, or the family member that is the most annoying to you, that's a person you have to like analyze to understand that what bothers you of that person, it's not about them, it's you, okay? It doesn't mean it's not that you have those qualities. It's not about that all the time, because I know that a lot of people say sometimes when you're jealous about someone or you hate a quality about someone, it's because you have it too. It's not always like that, but it's just they do something that triggers a reaction from you, and that's what you got to analyze. Why do I feel like that when whatever? How does that make me feel? It's not about them, because it's not their fault. It's your responsibility, the way you feel, right? So if they're just really mentioning that this person, sometimes I think it's great that angels are mentioning this for you in here, is that sometimes this person annoys you a lot or really gets on your nerves, but they want you to understand that this person, one of the reasons you met this person is to do some mirror work, like hardcore mirror work, but you two could be together. Now there's some split messages here, because I think that there's some like I said, sometimes I think you blame the other person, but there's some adjustments to that thinking. You need to make some adjustments, and you need to get the work done, like the inner work done. I have adjustments are required for you also, because I think that he views you this way. Okay, I'm not saying that you are like that, but if you truly are like the Queen of Coins, that you plan ahead of time, you plan how things will get done. Okay, and when adjustments are required is because angels are telling you that things are not going to happen like you expected, but you're still going to be happy, you're still getting blessed and blessings your way, but not the way you expected, and you have to flow. Now for some of you, angels want to tell you, and you will know if this message is for you, that for some of you, this person is actually, that there has been red flags. Okay, there has been red flags about this person, and if you have thought recently, okay, because this is for you, if you have thought recently like, hey, like I've been seeing things or feeling like, there's clear red flags about this connection, should I let it go? Angels are saying there are red flags that we have been trying to send you. We have trying to make everything work so you can see or you can perceive a couple things. They cannot make the choice for you, but those red flags are there for a reason. Okay. But for the other half of you, like the other 50%, I do think that this connection can go further. You just have to wait for that person to make the choice they need to make. There's nothing really you can do to make them make up their mind at this moment. But for those that, if he chooses you, I feel like there's some more like a serious compromise, a serious, not engagement, but there's a serious compromise in this relationship. Okay, and in case that you were wondering how could you show your love to this person, in case that you are those people that are still in touch with this person, they're saying to express your love with gifts. Now everyone has different love languages, right? I think this person, this guy, has his love language are gifts. So, it doesn't have to be expensive, but maybe this person likes physical assets or something that can be bought with money. And so that's something like, if that's his love language, there's no judgment in there. And if that's something you would like to gift, like if there's something you would like to gift to him to let him know that you care, like angels are saying that like you can do that, like maybe for him, I think there's physical touch, I think there's acts of kindness or acts of service, something like that. But for him specifically, it is gifts, presents. So if you feel comfortable, like that will be a clever way of showing that you care, and this person will appreciate it. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope this was helpful. At the end of the day, remember you need to make your own choices. But if you wanted to know if this person loves you, well, the answer is, of course, this person loves you. It was pretty clear he still does love you. And if you do feel compelled to, I will really appreciate if you follow my Instagram account. And also you can check out my website at www.tarotbyfernanda.com to book a private reading. So I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. So if you chose this pile, welcome. We're gonna look at your cards right now, and I'll show you one by one, and I'll explain. So first, we got the Judgment card for when it comes to what this person thinks about you. We got the 5 of Pentacles. We got the Fool. Then on how this person feels about you, we got the Queen of Wands. We got the Six of Wands. And we got the Ten of Cups. When it comes to what this person's intentions are in the future, in the immediate future, when it comes to this connection, we got the Five of Swords. We got the Seven of Wands. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I have other cards that are about what your angels have to say about this connection, along with some oracle cards. So I'm gonna leave this on the side for now. Also, so before we start, I like to, mention again to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Your smart souls, your intuitive souls, and you know what is meant for you and what's not, what resonates, what doesn't. And yeah. So, okay, let me first look at your cards here on what this person thinks of you. Judgment, Five of Pentacles, and the Fool. Yeah, okay, so I get a feeling that this person messed up in a way that he doesn't know, and I'm gonna be saying he, just not to be saying he and she all the time, but it could be a he or it could be a she. This person may have messed up in a way that he just doesn't know if the egg is fully cracked or not. Sometimes well, in this case we don't we don't have eggs specifically in here, but it's just I get this image, and with this image of judgment with an egg as well. One, I get like walking on eggshells, because you don't wanna say or do anything that will create like this huge climax of a lot of other events that are just gonna go to what you think is inevitable, right? So I just get a feeling here of like this person thinking that some things are just inevitable and doesn't know if the egg is cracked completely or still can be salvaged in a way. And with the whole Five of Pentacles too, it's just like this person thinks he doesn't have much to offer to the connection, or it might be that he just doesn't think that you have something to offer in this connection. There's a lot of thinking of maybe it will be best to move on, to start a new adventure, sorry, I'm at the city, so there's gonna be sounds of ambulance, cops, police cars, all of that at times. Yeah, so in this case, it's a very weird feeling because this person thinks that it may be best to just start from scratch and start a new journey, separate ways. There's some of you that your person wants forgiveness but does not know whether he can get it or not, or if he's good enough for you. But there's some of you that your person thinks that it's best just to start fresh, to start a new adventure, to that he doesn't want to weight you down, or that he may be too much at times for you. You will know if this resonates with you. I think this person hasn't made up his mind of what he thinks about you at the moment. Like I said, some of you truly wants another shot, but others, they just think that it's best if they leave you alone and if they leave you be who you are and keep going on with your life, because they don't want to stop you from your new journey. Are you having plans of like traveling or going off to university or something like that? It's just like there's this feeling they don't want to stop your journey. Now, on how they feel about you, like I said, this pile number 2 is not very straightforward. Pile 1 was very straightforward, but for you, they do feel strong about you in a way. They do feel very physically attracted to you. They think you're someone that is very smart, that you're very clever, that you're enchanting, but like enchanting in a, not in like girly way, but more in like very sensual way. And they do have a lot of, they care about you a lot. They care about you. And I just feel that this pile this is not like something that lasted, a day or a couple of weeks. I just feel like this, or even if it lasted just a couple of weeks, it's like you had so many experiences together as a couple, that it felt like you were going to be mates for life, like you were going to be partners for life. That's what I'm getting from here. And the feelings are very like, this is the thing, sometimes when two people may love each other, but they may not, when you're with someone, you may not be the best version of yourself, and that's when you have to also like realize like, hey, is this the best person for me? But I just feel like when this person is around you, when he's around you, he does feel successful. He does feel like he's the best version of himself. He does feel like he has a lot of like potential. You make him feel so good about himself. You make him feel like there might be a future, not only in your connection, but him as a person. Like you make him feel smart, like he could achieve something. That's what I'm getting from here. And he definitely feels very attracted to you physically. He sees you as a queen, but in this case a queen of wands, so definitely very sensual. And does feel like it will be very nice to end up together with you. Let's see what this person's intentions are. Wands, swords, wands, pentacles. Yeah, pile number 2. I think this might be too fresh or something, because I think it's all over the place right now. But in the immediate future, like in the next 3 months, there's some ego involved in here. There's a lot of ego involved in here. In case that you are on a break and you were hoping this person was going to, realize that he did wrong to you or something like that. Not in the immediate future, like not in the first 2 months. This person still defending his point of view. He still thinks that what he did or what he said wasn't wrong. Still thinks that he did the best he could. There's like this feeling of like there's a lot of ego involved in here. And he's not like stepping down, or he's not compromising in a way. He's not like saying like, yes, you're right, I was wrong. Like maybe you guys had a fight about someone else or something that he did, that he doesn't feel like it was something that was wrong to him. But at the same time, he's going to come around because he does see you as a person he wants to build his life with. But he's not coming around yet because he's not willing. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to get an apology from this person, but he's not willing to, accept that he was acting on his ego, or his ego was talking, or that what he did was not 100% right or, correct or even nice to do. But at the end of the day, he intends to be with you long term. So I'm sure there's going to be some type of communication here for some of you. For some, maybe you're not going to wait that long and you're going to be like, bye. We'll see what the angels have to say. Oh, and so something else that I'm actually adding now are letters. See what your angels, like this message, I mean, this applies to everyone, but the letters, just make sure that you listen very carefully. If the first letter of your person's first name or last name is P, it's white because I knew that this was a P, but I didn't have a P. And then a K. So P as in Peter and K as in Kevin. Okay? So those are the two letters. Ooh, okay, I will take care of that later. Alrighty, so let's see what your angels have to say, pile number 2. Alrighty, I will just need a second to take this in. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. So if you were expecting, let's say, the person to come around and, be like, hey, I was sorry, what I did was wrong, I don't think this person will. Okay, this person won't say that he was wrong at what he did or the way he handled things. Even if, let's say, someone that's coming back from the past, from like years ago, he still believes that that was the best way to go at things. Got one letter. Okay, but your angels, what they have to say about this? Things are a bit up in the air, and I do think there might be someone else in this situation. Okay. There's two different messages. Like, you two could move on, leave the past in the past, and move on to better things. Okay, this is a clear message that I'm getting. You could actually move on from the past and go to start your way to better things, to a brighter day, and you two have to make that effort. You two have to work in teams to make this happen. We got the 8 of Cups. Sorry, I didn't show. Page of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. You two could move on to better things. To those things that at some point bother you or bother each other, or something that was not letting you move on and move past the past. They're telling you could, and you could work as a team, and you could communicate with each other rather than just checking each other's social medias or what you're up to. Like, just have a clear conversation, and you could work as a team. And only, you don't know where this is going to lead, and I think they don't want to tell you where this is going, because you have to do that work of be able to not forget, but just be able to get past whatever has passed and understand that there's work to be done on both sides. But for some of you, okay, I would say that's 50 or 60% of you. Now for the other 40%, I do think there's another person involved, and your angels just want you to know that, like, there might be someone else. Either this person is going to be for you or for him. So, but I think it is for you. Okay, your angels want you to know and to understand that this person, okay, that you're not together with, or you are wondering whether this person loves you, there are religious factors involved, and they are family factors involved. Maybe religious and family together as well. So, and that's why there's a big mention of working as a team. Like, you will be hearing from this person because this person really wants to come into your life, and what the Wheel of Fortune is telling me, for some of you, it is in your fate, okay? It is divine intervention, and it is your fate for you to maybe be together, and this will happen. But they want you to be aware and understand that there's some religious factors here, and there's some family factors in here as well. And yeah, now when this person comes around and has this communication, remember, this person has a lot of ego. It's a lot on the fence. So when this person actually comes and makes a serious offer, because this is what I'm saying, like with the Queen of Pentacles, this person, for those that this person is coming your way and truly makes that decision of coming your way, he's not gonna want just like anything with you. Like, he will want something serious, and just make sure that you receive this person with love and with understanding, not with excuses, just, with understanding. And we got here, love makes the difference. And, with this whole religious and family factors, understand that love just makes the difference. And he has to come around to understand that on his own. There's nothing you can do to make him understand that. And then we got physical touch. So this person, it's funny because pile 1 was giving gifts, and I was just like presents, and I was just talking about how everyone has a different love language, and physical touch is another love language. So this person, definitely you to express your love with physical touch, or maybe he likes to receive love more with a physical touch. For some of you, a new start is coming. I do think this, it doesn't have to be a new person. I think this person, you two are having a new start. You're having a new go. Pile number 2. If you were wondering if this person still cares about you, still has feelings, yes, this person does. And something that I just want to make sure that I don't know if I explained it well in the beginning of what this person thinks about you. It's because this person is so confused. He thinks that it will be best, just start something new, start something from scratch. He just doesn't know. I think he thinks that the egg is too cracked at this point to salvage it, but at the same time will love to be with you. So I guess this person has to come around, and you have to understand that there's other factors, family and religion, playing in hand in here. So angels are not telling you to wait for him, just live your life, but they're just telling you that a new start is coming for you regardless. So if it's not this person, it's going to be someone else. So if you were wondering, hey, I do want to have a new lover, angels are saying there's a new start coming regardless. And here in the back of the deck, when I shuffle your card, luck is on your side. Emotions are running high. You're gonna fall in love soon, again. So I wouldn't worry too much. If this person doesn't get his act together soon, I'm sure they're gonna be sending someone else to you. So I hope you like this pile number 2. If you do feel compelled to do so, I will really greatly appreciate if you do follow me on my Instagram account at Tarot by Fernanda, or also check out my website www.tarotbyfernanda.com, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. So if you chose this pile, welcome. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. That this is a general reading, so you are smart souls, intuitive souls, so you should know, you sense when something is meant for you and when it isn't. Also, I'm actually introducing letters now, so I'm gonna do that when I talk about what the angels have to say about your connection, okay? Now, let me start with what this person thinks about you. We got the 5 of Wands. We got the Hermit. And we got the 2 of Pentacles. Then when it comes to how is this person feeling about you, We got the Six of Wands. We got the Fool. And we got the Emperor. And then on what are the intentions of this person in the immediate future? So immediate future for me would be the next 3 months max. We got the Six of Pentacles. We got the Temperance card. You see it. And then we got the Page of Cups. And then we got other cards. These are your angels' messages about this connection. So I'm going to leave this on the side when I will be doing the letters. Yeah, okay. Let's start pile 3. And then if at any point you see my phone here, it really is just recording the sound. Let me see here. Okay, when it comes to what this person thinks about you or thinks about the connection, it definitely arises a lot of conflict to this person. I think that the only time there's a lot of inner conflict when it comes to this connection. This could be someone that you haven't even you may wonder if this person has feelings for you, and this might be someone you haven't even talked in years. But this person still feels conflict about you. Tries to. I think that this person thinks that he has to be better as a person to be able to come around, to come back. And I'm going to be saying he, although, he or she. But I just don't want to spend the entire video just saying he or she. So he, but if it's a she, then you know. This person, there's a lot of inner conflict when it comes to you, when it comes to this connection. He gets very competitive too, but I just feel like there's a lot of conflict in here. You two should be working as a team, but I don't think you did in the past. And you two were very competitive with each other, or if one person will say something, the other person had to say something even more hurtful. I get that feeling. Or you were both, there was this power ball, in a lot of relationships, sometimes we want this, oh, you did this to me, so now I have power over you. And then the next person finds a reason to be upset at you, and it's now you can't tell me anything because whatever, I'm upset at you. And it's just a power ball that you pass between each other. And I just feel like that's what he thinks, that was you too, that was obviously, that's not healthy. But he's aware of that, and he just feels very conflicted about the relationship. With the Hermit card, I just think that he's trying to find peace and kind of understand more why he feels the way he feels about you. We'll talk about that, but it's just, there's obviously, I guess, something when it comes to this connection. He wants to understand that better, and he's trying to mature a bit, whatever your definition of maturity is. Just grow. Maybe for him, he's trying to be mature, but I will say that his angels will say that he's growing as a person. He's growing spiritually. He's being more connected with himself. Maybe he used to be a selfish person, but he is just working on himself, and he knows that. But the thing is, he has been spreading himself thin in two things in his life. I just think that he what is the word? Not the word. When someone gets really, he fills his schedule with things, so he doesn't have to think about this connection. That's what I'm getting as well. And yeah, he's just he wants to spread himself thin, so he doesn't have to think about it. It's this whole thing of inner conflict, but at the same time trying to grow as a person, but at the same time still trying to fill his schedule as much as he can, so he doesn't have to think too much about it. That's what I'm sensing. And okay, for some of you, I think this person looks at the way you handle things. They think that you don't need them. You can handle everything in your life and you don't need them. This is just for a very small percentage of you, 10%. I just have this feeling of the person feeling I don't feel like you won't need me or like you need me anymore in your life. I think you're doing good. Like, regardless if like you're successful or not, it's just like they feel you don't need their support. You don't need them. You're good at juggling things on your own. Now, when it comes to how this person feels, I'm just gonna tell you straight away. This person feels really good when he is around you. Okay? He just feels so good. He feels like he has I think there was a similar message in pile 2, but this is a winner's type of feeling with the 6 of Wands, the Fool, the Emperor. It's like he's on a high when he's with you. And I think if you're not together, okay, this person probably has had other relationships and he has never, like, I don't think you can reach this type of high. Like, we got the 6 of Wands, which is a successful high, like a high of success. You feel like number one, you feel so good. And then we got the Fool, which is this blind positivity, this like first time, like this person might have been maybe you were his first girlfriend, or he was your first boyfriend, or you were his first each other's, or like maybe you had other relationships, but this person was your first true love and you were his first true love. Okay, regardless if he had other relationships, it's just such a high feeling that I just, like, my thought would be, this person probably has never felt like this before. Like, you might have fallen in love with other people, but this is such a high, like the Emperor. We also got the Emperor here. He really feels like a man, or in this case, if it were to be a woman, he really feels like a woman in here. Like, you being with you, the whole experience is such a high. You know, when you get your first kiss, or the first boyfriend or the first girlfriend, your first experience, and nothing will, like, you will find love. You'll find love again, and a very beautiful love. But if you had a chance to relive that feeling of excitement of the first time someone touches your hand or hold your hand, and how nervous you were, I'm sure we will all choose to relive it, because we have never felt like that again. Like, that's a specific feeling of like teenage feeling, and that's how this person feels about you. Like, I don't think this person has ever felt so high about someone, even if they have dated other people. Okay, now I'm not saying necessarily like deep love or soulmate love, but for them, you are like their one. You are like that, their home, you know, that place where it just feels like everything is possible for them. When they're around you, when they're with you, they feel like they are their own emperor. Like, they are someone that can make choices. They're very positive, and that's how they feel when they're around you. There's no conflict. Of course, there's some inner conflict in his thoughts, but when he's around you, he feels like on top of the world. That's what I'm getting. And, you know, having such a high, feeling so good when you're around someone, you know, must be good. Now, this person, you know, what are his intentions? We got the Six of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Page of Cups. Okay, this person wants to be in your journey and wants to give back to you. This person is, if this person is not part of your life, he's coming back. And if you know you're still in touch, I'm telling you, like, he wants to give back. Like, he wants to make you feel the way you make him feel, okay? Because I don't know, like, we're not doing, the reading is not about how you feel, but I think that you make him feel so good, so positive, like everything is possible, like very genuinely in love, genuinely happy, and he wants to give back that feeling to you too. Would like to I don't know if he used to be the person that only takes from you and that you were that person that supports your partner, but it seems like his intention, not saying that he necessarily will do it, we'll see what the angels say, but it seems like his intentions are to give back. He understands that life works in, like when you give to the world, you get back. And there's a feeling like he's conscious of how much you have given to him, how much effort you have put, and he wants to do the same. He wants, things seems to have been unbalanced in the past, and he wants to put balance back, bring balance back. He wants to be part of your journey. I think there's, with the whole Hermit card of like what's going on, he's trying to like be better as a person and trying to understand more. I think there's a part of him that's trying to understand you too. I don't know if you're someone that is more spiritual or believe in like soulmates or things like that, but he's trying to understand that. And part of him, he wants destiny to to bring you two together. And with the Page of Cups, it's telling me he does have something to offer to you. He wants to start communication, and so probably you two haven't been communicating that much. It could be like months or years. This person wants to make an offer. Now, with Temperance too, like his intentions is obviously being in your journey, but I get a feeling it's not necessarily time yet, because with the Page of Cups, it's just, I'm not getting a king. I'm not getting a king or even a knight. I'm getting a Page of Cups here in his intentions. And it just seems like he still has some growing to do. I'm just going to be straightforward about that. We keep it always, honest and sincere here, and I'm not going to give false hopes. I think this person is going to come back, but it's still a Page of Cups. There's too much instability. Like, this person is still unstable in the sense, like, he will say like how he feels and he will be this romantic person, but we need commitment, right? Like, or it seems like you need that. Like, it seems like you gave so much already and you want something back at this point. Let me see what your angels have to say about this connection. All right, this was a clarification card that came out. Okay. Alrighty, so your angels are definitely also advising you, okay? Because it seems like this person is gonna come back or try to come back, but you, the person who's watching, the person who picked this pile, your angels want you to know that, yes, this person can bring happiness to you. We see it here with the sun. One sec. Here, the sun. They do understand and they do want you to know that, of course, you can be happy with this person. But we also got the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, clarified by the 7 of Swords in here. Angels are saying that it's, you can actually be happy with this person, but they want you to be patient. They don't want you to rush onto anything. I mean, it's not, again, like I said, they can't tell you what to do, but they're suggesting you not to rush into anything, because with the 7 of Swords, it's telling me by you rushing, you're taking a shortcut, and those type of shortcuts, it will never lead to something good. I don't find that it leads something good, even though the intentions are good. If you take shortcuts for the healing or the process, let's say that this person comes back and you want to be with this person, but like, you must have learned a lesson, because it seems like this person, you made this person feel so good, but I don't know if this person made you feel valuable or good in return. So it just seems like they want you to just look at the big picture. It seems like you may have new dreams now at this point. You may be a very different person. You have gone to war and came back. You are more resilient at this point. And they don't want you to rush, because they want you to have time to see any red flags if there are any. For some of you, to look at the bigger picture. Is this really what I want? Is this person really who I want? Yes, we can be happy. So if you have all the time in the world, why not do things right, you know? Like if you take this person back so quick, I think the same cycle is just gonna repeat. And I'm telling you this because other messages that from your angels are, we got the answers you need are coming. We got the heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye, which confirms the whole thing of like taking a shortcut, look at the big picture. There's more to it, okay? Don't rush it. And then we got listen with your heart. And we have you're listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. And then we got, I got 2 cards that are in Spanish, but it's love yourself first. The respect of the way you respect yourself is what makes you attractive, you know? The way you respect yourself is what makes you attractive or makes you more attractive. And then the other card message is you deserve love. And then angels are telling you that you're adorable and you have the right and you deserve to be loved. I think here there's a lot of self-love message in here. That angels don't want you to rush into like anything. They want you to listen to your heart. Also, when people tell you what they are, you know, when they have maybe something to say or maybe they want to give you some advice, don't be so quick at like just ignoring them. Like listen with your heart, or like truly listen with your heart. And also when this person comes, because this person seems to want to make things fair, because I think it was pretty unfair in the past. Listen to what this person is saying and truly ask yourself and with your heart, is this what I want at this point? What he's saying, does that make sense to me? Does that make sense to my heart? Does that speak to my needs? And then there's a bigger picture. I think that your angels really want to remind you when this time happens, love yourself, respect yourself. I think it's a big thing sometimes. People expect respect from others, or they wonder why people keep pushing them around or stepping all over them. Why do they keep like breaking their heart? But they wouldn't if you wouldn't let them. And this is something that like I'm not gonna sugarcoat this because I have learned it myself. And we are so quick at blaming other people, blaming them. Like you see so many like Instagram posts all the time trying to like what is the word? They're trying to make it look like it's healthy to have the mentality of thinking that, oh, that person is his loss or her loss because they had a good thing going. I forgave them so much. Like I was their ride or die. Like that's not a healthy mentality. You don't want to be someone's ride or die in the sense like you do want to be with that person, the good and the bad, but not when it affects your person, when they disrespect you, okay? Like it's not like you're not being someone's ride or die and they cheat on you over and over again and you're like, oh, but we're like, I'm his ride or die, like we're each other's forever. Like that's not a healthy mentality. It can be your mentality, but they're telling you, your angels are telling you, if you have this mentality, like that's not how it works. Love yourself. Don't expect other people to respect you if you don't respect yourself. We got 2 letters. We got the letter V as in Victor, and we got the letter Y as in yellow. And they're asking me actually to go for another one. In case it doesn't mean like this could be a letter, the first letter of their name or their last name. So we got Y as in yellow and V as in Victor. Let me see. And we got B as in Bob. Okay. Alrighty, I hope this was helpful. Plan number 3. Yeah, yours was pretty straightforward, I find. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe, like and subscribe, and I will really appreciate it if you actually follow my account, my Instagram account, Tarot by Fernanda, and you can always check out my website at tarotbyfernanda.com. So I hope this was helpful, and good luck with this connection, okay? See you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Alrighty. Let me start with, I'm gonna show you the cards first, and then I'll explain you one by one. Let me put this table this way and check that I'm recording properly my voice. Perfect. Okay, pile number 4. I think it was this one. Yeah. So the first card is the 7 of Cups when it comes to what this person thinks about you, or about the whole situation. Then we got the Emperor. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have, when it comes to what this person feels for you, we got the King of Cups. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We got royalty here. And then we got the Tower. Now, when it comes to this person's intentions, we got 2 of Swords. We got the 3 of Coins. Clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I need a clarification for this specific pile. And then we got the Empress. And then I got other cards for you, but that's what your angels think of this connection, or what they have to say of this connection. I mean, they don't think anything, like they don't have a judgment about your connection, but what they have to tell you, or what they have to say about this connection. Okay, so let me just take a quick look to your cards, because what I do is I just shuffled them right before the video, so I don't really look at them. And also, pile number 4, just remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We are very intuitive, smart souls, so we should know what is meant for us and what is not. And also, actually, I have introduced now letters. So I will be picking 2 letters when it comes to what the angels have to say. And the letters usually are like the first letter of the person's first name or last name. Okay, pile number 4. What this person thinks about this connection, thinks about you. Okay, so I will try to explain the feeling that I'm getting. But you know what? Actually, before I forget, I was like, I laid down for a couple minutes between pile 3 and pile 4, because it gets a bit tiring doing so many readings. And so I was just like laying down and closing my eyes and listening to music, like meditation music. And I saw this serpent, this snake that was black and white. You know, like those snakes that have like stripes that are black and white? I don't know if those are actually, like, they have venom, like if they're dangerous or not. I mean, I guess the term dangerous is really objective, like it depends of the person, how you view it. It might mean something to you, and I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune with the snake as well. And I don't think when I saw this snake, it wasn't like this snake is dangerous. It's like you make it what you want it to be, and nothing is just black and white. That's really what I was getting. Nothing is just black and white. And it's funny that I'm getting this message with this specific pile and this deck, because this deck is a new deck that I got. I have used it a couple of times already on clients, but I feel like it has a very peculiar approach when it comes to messages. Like if you were able to see, like things are very more like grayish. It's not your usual, like, let's say these cards that are like colorful and all of that, you know. And it has very strong messages. But it's more of like exploring the shadow. So I think I guess I will be able to explain a little bit more later, but yes, in case that means anything to you, like nothing is black and white. So if you were expecting a straightforward answer about in this reading, like I'm gonna give you your answer whether this person loves you or not, or has feelings for you. But I think your angels just want to tell you that nothing is really black and white in this connection. I mean, in anything, but in this connection, everything, there's like a very gray line. Yeah. This person is very confused. And is very confused about you. Very confused about the whole situation. Whether you're not together or you're together, it's just confusing, and he's trying to see his other choices. He's trying to consider other choices as well. Now, I'm gonna be saying he. I don't want to be saying he and she throughout the whole video, so you know if you're when I say he, is she as well, okay? So this person, it's confused, and I get a feeling that this person, this person could be a water sign or an earth sign, or pretty much, I mean, it really be even an air sign, but what I'm getting here is that this person is trying to take control of his life, but he has the feeling that it really is not up to him. Like he has, with the Emperor card, it's like he has a very straightforward mentality, Aries energy here, so we got a fire signs as well, but it's just like this feeling of someone being confused, trying to think of other possibilities, think of other choices, think of other maybe romantic connections. And he used to be in power of the way he does things, the way he thinks, but for some reason he feels not like powerless, but he has decided that he will let fate decide. He will let the divine decide, whether he's a religious person or not. For him, his definition, I don't think this person is necessarily like spiritual. He could be religious, but I don't think he's spiritual. I think he just lets it, he thinks whatever God wants or whatever is his destiny, that's what's gonna happen. Like he can't do more than that. That's what I'm sensing from this. Like that's what he thinks of the whole thing. Like in some paths I get what this person is thinking about you, but I feel like this is more like what this person is thinking about the situation. I'm not getting like hints of what he thinks about you. It's more about the situation itself. You may not be in contact with this person, and he might not know you or know what you're up to, so he doesn't have much to think about you, but he's just what he thinks about the situation. And there's other choices, and I think that part of him craves power and materialistic assets, what's touchable, things that you can own, and you're not something that he could own. And it's just, I guess, he's definitely someone I think that will be more rational, in a sense at times, but he just kind of has decided, or he thinks that he really doesn't have much say to it, because even though he's not a spiritual, he understands that he may not be in control of his fate. Drinking some coffee because I was falling asleep earlier today. Okay, and then now when it comes to how this person feels about you, if you want a straight answer, the answer is yes. With the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower, I'm just going to be straightforward about this. This person still has feelings for you. 100%. And this person really would like to have you in the future. Oh, and I didn't notice there's a snake on this King of Cups on his arm. Wow, I didn't notice that, because this is, like I mentioned, this is a new deck. And I haven't had a chance yet of being able to really analyze and see each card, because I have only used it twice with other clients. And it has a snake with a white flower, and the snake is like blackish. Yeah, then that's what your angels were trying to say. I mean, I will really suggest for you to look, if you have been dreaming about snakes, or if you have been like maybe like look into symbolism of snakes. But this person, I don't know if it's this person sees you as a snake or you see him like that. Like, and like I said, I seriously, snakes do not scare me. I think we have made snakes something that they're not. And it's because this person has the snake wrapped on his arm. And something else they said was patterns. That was something else your angel said. So I guess we're gonna understand a bit more once I look at your angel's card. But okay, this person, let's recap. This person actually does love you, does have feelings for you. This person is comfortable knowing those feelings. And this person thinks ahead of time too, like thinks in the future. And you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, she loves herself a lot. She will pamper herself. I mean, he. So this person has strong feelings for you. But at the same time, they feel the Tower is powerless. Like, you two are probably not together, or when things went down, like whether it was recently or a long time ago, it was very unexpected for this person, and it definitely hurt them a lot. So this person, I can tell you, this person has no, like, any type of pettiness or any anger towards you, has really genuine, honest feelings and caring. With the Queen of Coins, he cares a lot about you. But with the Tower, it's just that it's like it destroyed him in the past, or her, destroyed him in the past. And the feeling I'm getting is like someone not wanting to have to go through that again. Like, it was unexpected. It's like when this person is like this feeling of whoever you're asking about thought that this was a forever thing, like didn't see things not working out, and it didn't end up working out. I'm even feeling almost like crying out of all the piles, and you know, all the piles have like their own things, and for this one, I'm like even getting a bit emotional. Because they're very genuine feelings and caring. But I just think that this person with the snake is like, he is trying to master his toxic patterns and things that have taken him where, you know, he has been hurt in the past. And also this person is thinking, it has also a focus on his wealth and his prosperity and things in the future as well. So he cares about you and he loves you. But definitely I get a sense of fear of like, I'm not going through another Tower moment. I'm not going again through the hurt. Like, I'm not doing this. Now, let me see. We got for intentions. We got peace. We got the Two of Swords, the Three of Coins, the Empress, and we got the Ace of Swords for clarification. Now, remember, sometimes some energies you can be like, hey, that's not really him, that's more me. That's fine. Sometimes energies can be like, you can, like, you know, like, this is what I'm saying by you are intuitive soul. So if you know that what I just said is more you than him, that's fine. You then know that there's something that you have to hear in this, like in this reading. There's a message for you. Okay, this person's intention is definitely using his intuition. This person is using his intuition to make a choice. Again, with the patterns in the snake, I just feel it's like, it really get this feeling of someone not wanting to fall again. Not wanting to make a mistake again. Like, not saying that he views you as a mistake, but definitely I think he understands there's, you know, there was a pattern there. There was a toxic pattern with the snake that was black and white stripes, and then the word pattern that came when I was laying down right before this pile. That was what the message I received. I just think this person wants to be careful, 100%. And this person wants to know how you feel first, okay? So it's like this person wants to know how you feel about them. Like, I don't see them necessarily making a move. They're working on themselves. This person is working on himself, is working on his career. That's what he's focusing on. And it's either you have to communicate with this person or they will try to communicate with you. But I get this feeling of like they want to know where you stand. They want to know if you're with someone else, because with the Three of Coins as well, I get a sense of like curiosity of like, is there a triangle here? Is there like someone else? Is there a third person? I don't think necessarily, even if like you're dating someone else or this person is dating someone else, I don't think it's like that is the issue. Like, that's not why you two are not together. But I have this sense of like the person wants to know where you stand. This person needs to hear from you. Yeah. In the meantime, this person is focusing on themselves, on self-love, on their sensuality. They will like to explore it. I sense a bit of like curiosity in here, and there's care and there's love, and there's a lot of sensuality, like I said, this physical attraction. But in the middle, for anything to happen, for this person to even ever make a decision, they just want to know where you stand. They just want to know if you're with someone else, or they want to know. I mean, I don't think they really care if you're with someone else, because I really get a sense this person has been doing himself, like has been doing him, like he has been living his life. But there needs to be communication to ever even think about anything else. That's what I'm getting from this. Alrighty, so already almost 20 minutes. Okay, let me see the other cards, what the angels have to say. Relationship patterns. What did I say about the patterns? And in the cards, we already got two snakes, remember? We got in the Wheel of Fortune, and we got another snake on the King of Cups. Okay. Your angels have a lot to say about this. Let me pick two letters of the person that it might be the first letter of their name, their first name, or their last name, okay? T as in Thomas. And N as in... No, wait, this is not an N. This is a... Yeah, this is not an N. This is a Z or Z, like as in zoo or zebra. Let me go for another one. Ooh. Actually, I wanted to take an S as in Samuel or Sam. Here we go. Perfect. Alrighty, so what your angels have to say about this person. Now, don't worry if like none of these letters are your person's letters. It's just that if it is, then there's definitely a message here for you. Okay, just so you just have to pay attention. Probably the snake thing. Okay, what your angels have to say. We got Judgment. Six of Cups, Four of Wands, the World. Yeah, your angels are saying there's going to be a second chance at this connection. It's very, very, out of all the piles, pile 4, like up, like from all the piles, this is the pile that everyone has a future, but you definitely, your angels are telling you this is a union that is meant to be. Doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate, but this is the only pile that I get a hint of even like a soulmate in here, or someone from the past, someone that you know from another lifetime as well. And it just does seem like you will have to choose whether to release this or give it a second chance. Now, for 80% of you or 90% of you, I'm gonna be straightforward. Like, I will never give like false hopes just to gain likes or followers or anything like that. And I'm telling you, in this, it just seems like you will give it a second chance. Like, you two are going to have a second chance. There's this whole thing that like there must be a soul contract in here, to be honest. And with the Four of Wands and the World, there's going to be some type of like union or compromise, or like maybe even engagement. It's just saying that that is what is meant for you too. Now with the World, I remember when I was shuffling, I saw the World and there was another card. Maybe I lost it, but it was the Six of Swords, which is traveling. And with the World, I just feel like you two may get back together and then not necessarily be in the same country or the same city or something. Or maybe you're not even in the same like city at the moment. So it's like maybe that it is why, to start with, your person thinks like there's not even a point of fighting it in my head, because at the end of the day, I don't have any control. It's really, with the Wheel of Fortune, is like, you know, feels like really just destiny will be able to decide this. And this may be because you may too not be in the same like city or even country with the World. And then when I saw the Six of Swords, I was like, wow, these two people may get back together, but may not even be in the same zip code, right? And there's a lot of beautiful union. Like, seriously, pile 4, this is a pile that your angels are telling you that there's a lot of future left in here. And then I have 2 cards in Spanish. One is happiness, and it's just telling you that you need to be like a young kid to be able to regain that romance. So I guess maybe some of you have either not been together for a very long time and it will take some time to regain that, you know, that romance again and give it a try. Or some of you kind of already like dated for so many years and then maybe together or may not be together, may take a break, but maybe romance was already like dead. And angels are telling you, you have to be a kid again if you want that romance to be again like it was before. And then they're saying separation as well. They're saying there's going to be a time that you're going to have to spend far from your partner. And with the World and the Six of Swords, I do think that you're either not even in the same country or same city, same province, or whatever, from wherever you're watching. You know, I know Europe has so many countries like right next to each other, so you're like a couple hours away. But there are some other countries, like let's say Canada, that's like even if you're in the same country, you may be so far away. So they're telling you, I think you will get back together, but I don't know if you're ready or not in the same country, or you will not be in the same country after you get back together. And we got relationship patterns, love who you are, and balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, definitely here there were old patterns that your angels want you to like look at. Like, don't fall into the same patterns that you used to have. Love who you are, love who you have become. You probably have changed a lot. This other person have changed a lot. I do feel like you two have spent some time apart. Maybe you were going on a break or taking a break, and you two have changed a lot as a person. You have discovered yourself. So accept who you are now. Understand that relationship patterns are responsibility of 2 people, right? And that you have to find that balance to make this work. But pile 4, I'm telling you, you know, in other piles, like people do get back together in some, or some it's like up in the air. But for you, your angels are actually supporting this. Again, you got free will. So for you, this person was like, I mean, you wonder if this person loves you, but you know, it's not like you necessarily want to get back together, then that's fine too. No one can tell you what to do, but I hope that this reading was helpful and that it was clear for you and that I give you more clarity. If you feel compelled to, I will really appreciate if you follow my Instagram account at Tarot by Fernanda, or you can always check out my website, www.tarotbyfernanda.com. Like and subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else for you. Just felt like shuffling a bit more, but let me see what I have piled for. There's going to be communication between you two. I don't know who's gonna start it, to be honest. But there's a lot of love, and I think there's a lot of love from you two as well. I mean, some of you probably just here because you wonder about the other person. Some of you, it's because you truly, genuinely love and still care about this other person. So there's going to be communication or some news. So I hope that, good luck on everything that's coming, and see you next time.